Hey guys, what's up? It's Retro Coyote, and today we're going to be doing a tier list on Mortal Kombat 1. This is going to be who I think is going to be making it into the game. See here, we got main roster, cameos, pre-orders, DLC will not appear. I hope it doesn't appear. Mocap and hot garb. So this is based on my own predictions and maybe a little bit of what I would like to see. But we're going to go and make a tier list based on this. So before we get started here, if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. And please remember, we are a Patreon funded show. So check out our Patreon. It's only $1 a month, and you get access to the new community Discord. Sounds like a plan, so let's go ahead and get started. So, starting us off, Noob. I can see him. Honestly, he was really cool in Mortal Kombat 11. I could definitely see them bringing him back just because of how freaking cool he looked. They really changed him up in the last game, and he got a lot of new fans, so definitely. Shao Kahn. You know what? I'm going to be controversial here and say he could be a DLC character. I feel his character has kind of run its course in terms of the kind of stories they can tell with, I am big bad guy, hammer. But, you know, he has his fans and he's an icon of the series. So I have a feeling he'll either be a DLC character or a cameo. What do we have here? Kentaro, trash. Scorpion. NetherRealm Studios like money. You goddamn right Scorpion's going to be in the game. You stupid? Enough said. Sub-Zero. Right up there with the yellow ninja. Raiden. Now this is... let me check here. Hold on. This is Lord Raiden. Do they have Mortal Raiden? Do they have Mortal Raiden? Is it just Lord Raiden? 'Cause he was human in the trailer. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I could see him being main roster. This is, I'm assuming, going to be the Mortal Raiden. Human, young, whatever Raiden. Scarlet, I could see her being a cameo. So, Katana, I don't know, man. I'm going to go ahead and put her in the main roster. Jade. Jade is going to be joining freaking Scarlet over here in the cameo roster, I think. Just because, while she's a cool character with a cool story, I don't think she's, you know, hot enough, not hot as in sexy, but like hot enough as a character. I don't think she's gotten over to the point where people are gonna be whatever. That looks like, is that Shang Tsung? I'm gonna go ahead and think that's Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung is, you know, he's a pre-order boy. Havoc. I don't think Havoc's going to appear. Like, he's mentioned in passing throughout the last couple of games. I really don't see him coming back. I could be wrong. Havoc was a fun character to play as in the games he was in, but I just don't see it happening. Fire God Liu Kang. Going right there in the main roster, because he's the main character. Tremor is cool. Hope he comes back. I hope he's DLC, because I'd buy him. I don't know who you are. I can't tell if you're like Sindel or somebody else. I'm going to leave you alone for now and move on to your boy, Quan Chi. You know what? I could see Quan Chi being a cameo character with Shang Tsung. You know, you got your Deadly Alliance team up, but I don't think he's... because I love Quan Chi. He's my favorite sorcerer, but he's not big enough in the way that Shang Tsung is to merit a full character roster spot. However, you know, Takashi here definitely needs to come back. Because, like, in the only game he was in, Mortal Kombat X, he was a star player. So he could definitely come back. Ermac, I could definitely see him being cameo. He's a really cool character. He has a lot of fans, but honestly, I think that he's had his fun. He needs to sit this one out in a cameo spot. I don't know who you are. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say Sector is going to be main roster with a cameo spot for Sector, or Cyrax rather. Just because, one cyborg is enough. You can have another one there, and you can have Ketchup and Mustard teaming up, taking on the whole realm. Triborg, I don't think he's going to make it. I think he was an MK11, or MKX rather. MKX gimmick. I don't think he's coming back. Neither is our boy from the Order realm. And I've had enough of the Dragon King. He can go plug a hole. He's a boring villain. They built him up as this big thing, and he's just useless. It's like, I'm the Dragon King. Okay. Like, yeah, he deceived Shujinko, but what else has he done? Shang Tsung's been deceiving people for generations now. You're a dragon. You're literally a dragon. Do something cool. You're a dragon. Do it or get out of my roster. Anyway, Goro. He's half dragon. Shokan. I could see him being DLC. Actually, no. I think I saw him as a cameo in the roster, so I'm going to put him there in cameo. Queen Sindel. I could see her being DLC. Blind Kenshi. I saw him in the trailer. Melina. Reptile. I don't think he's going to show up. He has a lot of fans. But again, I think Creepy Lizard Guy, the gimmick has run its course. So I don't think he's going to show up. Lee May goes in mocap zone. She's hot garb. I'm just going to leave her there. Kung Lao. Kung Lao will be a cameo fighter. Actually, no. I could see him being DLC. Great Kung Lao. Or Kung Light, if you're so inclined. He will be in the main roster, because he was in the trailer. Hey, it's Striker. He can go in the mocap zone with Lee May. Alright, Rain. Rain better freaking show up. Rain is too cool a character. He hasn't appeared in nearly enough games. I like him. He's probably one of my favorite ninjas. Put him in. Tanya. See her being cameo. She's kind of cool. Reiko. Reiko's garbage. Fuck your Accords. Kung Jin. Man, Kung Jin needs to come back. It was really cool to have an archer in Mortal Kombat, because we'd never had that before. Takashi and Kung Jin need to make a comeback. They were cool. They had original weapons. It was really cool. They kind of expanded the lore, kind of served as being the next generation. Yeah, and, they brought fresh ideas. Johnny Cage. My boy Johnny Cage is going to get the main cast. Get out of here, silly goose. And he better be funny. Bo Rai. Bo Rai's going to go where he's been before in the DLC. He's cool enough to where I could see him coming back. I'd like to see him start to age and be like the old school drunken master, old kung fu master. Farah and Tor. Farah and Tor, I wish I had a tier for them, because they're practically built for team combat like this. They're two people. So, Tor would be the main guy on the main roster, and Farah would be a cameo. I'm putting them here. I know their storyline ended with them dying, but I'm putting them here because I think that would be a really cool way to play with that mechanic. It would work really well for their character. Devora. I love Devora. I'd like to see her on the main cast. You know, as much as I love the Aztec warrior Kotal Khan, I think he needs to be a cameo. He needs to sit this one out. He got his ass kicked in Mortal Kombat 11, and so people are kind of about him. There's a really cool character, but he needs to sit this one out, bro. Hang out in the cameos for a while. Cassie Cage. Cassie Cage is dope. She needs to be a main character. Or a main roster. Jax. Oh, Jax. Jax. Jax is gonna be cameo. Kano. I think I saw Kano in the trailer as a cameo. Sonya Blade. I'm gonna put her in the cameo. Nightwolf. I don't think Nightwolf is going to appear. Again, badass character. Love him, but he's one of those characters that doesn't show up a whole lot. I can't see who that is. Oh, that was Smoke. Okay. That's Smoke. I'm an idiot. Smoke. Smoke is going to be cameo. I'm sorry, guys. Noob. You're going right where you belong. So we can have Noob Smoke again. I mean, because, come on. We want Noob Smoke back. I don't know who that is. It's way too dark to see, so I'm not going to bother with them. I think that's... it's not Kira. It's... I don't know who that is. Serena or whatever. I don't think they'll show up. Know who this one is. It's, again, the pictures are too small for me to really see. Fujin. Fujin's not in nearly enough games. He needs to come back because he's awesome. Geras. I could see Geras being maybe cameo just because he was kind of cool. New character. People like him. I could see Cetrion being DLC because she has that wow factor. Collector. I hope he doesn't appear. Collector kind of sucked, man, for real. Shiva. I could see Shiva being DLC. People would buy her. Yeah. Frost. I could see Frost. You know what? No, she didn't get main roster. She gets cameo. She's just... People love her. I could see her getting a lot of use as cameo. Same here with Cabal. Have him just run in and just run out. He'd be a really good cameo character. Motaro. I hope he doesn't appear. Actually, no. Cameo. For the same reason as Cabal. How cool would it be to have a centaur charging across the screen, knocking the crap out of everybody? That would be dope. Just be like, hey, boom, and just run off. Like, that would be amazing. Very Bull in a China shop style. Lord Shinnok. He's been a good villain for a couple of days, for a couple of games. I don't think he's going to come back. I think he's pretty much run his course. Blaze, mocap. No one likes Blaze. The brothers, you know what? I could see Taven and Dagon being DLC. Again, they're one of those characters who've been mentioned in passing. They've had their game in Armageddon. I would like to see more done with their characters because that could be a possibly really cool dynamic. It could be cool. I wish they did more. Ashra goes in the trash. Kira, DLC. I would like to see more Black Dragons in the game, but that's just me clearly stating my bias. And the other Zaterrans are going in DLC. Just because, you know what? Also Reptile. Let's put them together. One big happy family. Because that would be dope for him to actually, like, in the story, find more Raptors or Zaterrans or whatever you call them. Trash. 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 Okay. Nitara. People like Nitara. People want Nitara to come back. That's why I think they'd buy her as DLC. Jacqueline Briggs was a badass. She needs to come back. I think she'd be a main roster. This new generation, they deserve main roster. I could see Slade being DLC. People would buy that. Ash? Oh, man. DLC. I would buy Ash for DLC just for the funny factor. Harley Quinn, you know, she's everywhere already. We don't need her in Mortal Kombat. She's doing all right on her own. Doom Guy, you know, while it would be interesting to see him show up and kill, you know what? Just because it would be interesting to see him interact with the characters. DLC. Pennywise, we've had a clown. Also, just trash. I don't care. Dark Side, we don't need another, I'm the big bad man. You've already been in a game. Blade would be funny as hell to see interact with the characters. I don't know how Jigsaw would even work. What are you going to be, a voice in the TV box? You're going to fight with the little clown on a tricycle? Get out of here. Scream doesn't, or Ghostface doesn't fight. He just runs up and stabs people. He's not a fighter. Trash. 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 Red Dead Mortal Kombat over here. I can see him being cameo. Backup cowboy, always good to have. That's Kotal Khan's dad. That's King Gorbak. Will not appear. Will not appear, because that's how the time works. Jarek. You know what? We need more Black Dragons. Black Dragons are my favorites. I don't even care. Oh, man. This is like a super scorpion that the Elder Gods empowered to fight Shujinko because he was messing with the realms. It was like one fight in the conquest mode. Trash. It's a dumb look for the character anyway. We don't need it. Human, Cyrax, and Sector. I'm going to put them with Human, Cyrax, and Sector because I could see them being alternate costumes, basically. Get out of here. The Predator, you've already been in a game. Baraka, I love Baraka. Baraka better be, you know what, I could see him being backup, like a backup, because he is. He's just a servitor of the other characters. Oh, okay, these are the mythology Sub-Zero Quan Chi's chicks. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I would love to see him in the main roster interacting with the cast. Johnny Cage in particular. King Jared. Trash. Van Helsing. Trash. Dude from Underworld. Trash. Cyber Sub. Yeah, I could see Cyber Sub. I could see Cyber Sub being a DLC just because people liked him. And it would, you know, Sub-Zero Cyber Ninja would be really, really cool. I don't know who these two are. It's a trash. Like, if I can't tell who you are, the dude who built this should have had a better picture. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so this is my tier list. Got our main roster fleshed out pretty nicely with a bunch of fighters new and old. Pretty hefty cameo roster here, filled with some really cool characters. Shang Tsung is pre-order, we know that. We got the DLC fighters. They'll probably release them in combat packs, like 2 or 3 at a time, whatever. These guys will not appear. These guys better not appear. These guys suck. These guys suck harder. So that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, that's it. So, like I said, if you like the show, then go ahead and check out our Patreon, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!